welcome back, everybody. Sorry for that weird kind of conversation there. We're talking about basically the opening of this entire place. Okay, Nikki, you didn't grab the shulkers?
Okay.
They're in this chest right here. For whenever you're ready. We've renamed
It's
kit.
just. Oh,
It's right here. It's this one right here. They're all the ones on the the bottom side that haven't been named. Anything with the assassin.
you want me to rename these?
Yeah, I believe most of those are the tank classes, if I'm correct. Hello, Jay. We invited you, by the way, just for in case you were on. We didn't know because we need a little bit of assistance. I literally texted a gamer girl to help out, and I'm not saying anything bad about them. The only time I'm gonna say something bad about a woman is if she says something bad about me. I think Nikki knows this. Anyway, so we're working on the server, and since Nikki just got on a little while ago, pretty much we're already in progress. So we played GTA for a little while. We were playing GTA before hopping on here, of course. We decided to hop on Minecraft to get away from the violence, because we had a lot of violence going on in our game. By the way, 10 classes are brutes, so just remember that. Brute. Anyway. So, since Nikki and I are working on the server, we asked that if you guys want to help, we could get it done by this week, possibly? We're not 100% sure. We're trying our best here. So, we're going to see. So, we're kind of along the lines of renaming, duplicating, and working on the last map. And then we should be up and ready for some pre-beta testers, which would be the pre-beta stages, which means we'll still be working on maps. And during the weekends, we'll be kind of working along the maps and, all of that. Here. What is that? But I was asking Nikki for a little bit of help here because, this is a time-consuming process, especially because I have so many, and I still gotta do the mage slash... We decided Warlock since Warlock was still technically gender neutral. But now that we know where our brutes and our assassins come from, now we just need the mage, which I'm gonna start duplicating while Nikki works on those tank classes. So, Nikki, are you okay? Did you just die?
And good thing we didn't. Good thing we only made 3 classes.
Yeah, for now it's 3 classes. We gotta do another couple later, I'm sure. That was almost perfect. I'm trying to get at least 2 rows exact, and I just did a perfect 2-rower almost. I was off by 2. Anyway, but if you guys have PS4 and you're willing to help, feel free to message either Nikki, it's Xenos, or message me, Jake Lava, capital J and L. Same thing with him, it's basically a capital T and a capital X. So if you guys need to get a hold of one of the moderators, that's us. We're the moderators. I'm the main owner. Nikki's like a secondary main owner, but we both own it just as equally. Which makes this a little bit interesting. Because, what we're doing essentially is we're making a server from scratch completely, and we have tried to do this a long time ago, but we were just never really committed. This is like the first time I think we've actually been fully committed to a build like this. I think the next thing we need to do, because if you guys don't know this already, I told you during a GTA live stream, I'm going to start trying to get into makeup effects for like filmmaking and such. I'm going to start trying to draw super realistic like World War II to pretty much any kind of era art by hand, which is already a pain in the neck because I've been trying to find pictures that I could actually do from a book about dogfights, and that is what it's called. I'd like you to prove me wrong. Just like the whole females in World War II, they had a role. This is gonna be one of those things where I go play it and I'm gonna be a female medic and like, females were in World War II, and I'm gonna full on tell that boyo. Nikki knows this.
Is Jay gonna join?
I don't know. He just said hi and left. It's the extent of what I know. I don't know, dude. I would just wait. He already has the invite. So as long as we don't, like, as long as we both don't just leave the party, I think it should be okay. But I did message the gamer girl. I'm not sure if she will answer. Hoping she does. So that way we have a little extra hands.
Gamer girl, because we don't know her name at all.
Huh?
I'm saying we're just saying gamer girl because we don't know.
We don't know for sure, but that's actually what she said. Like, I know her gamer tag. I could pull it up and say the gamer tag. I'm not going to, but I could. But like the message did say that she was a gamer girl, so I'm gonna say it's a gamer girl, unless I'm just talking about a thought all of a sudden. Then I'd be really concerned. But after this, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna double check the chests to make sure I have a decent amount of each amount of kits, and then we're gonna go ahead and go work on the Pac-Man map. And then, like I said, Friday, which is oi mate, PS Plus is out. No, Chester. Wow, you found a gamer girl? Yeah, I tend to find those quite a bit. I found one on what was it, GTA on here one time. Nikki met her.
What was her name? I don't remember.
I forgot. I haven't seen her in a while. Alright, so we literally, Nikki.
I know it started with like with an R and that's it.
Yeah, it's
What?
like some of my knowledge. So
Full
we
chest
have
of
a full
stuff.
chest plus that small chest up here, like plus
So wait,
6.
is that
That's plus. Which is an interesting game. And what?
made a special boots. I
Frostwalker
gave you
boots.
Frostwalker.
Thanks,
Yes,
boy.
I gave you Frostwalker.
This is how you'll know your moderators will have special boots.
I don't know
Alright,
what
so
Flames does.
Flames really doesn't do anything. Flame is only meant for bows and swords. Usually bows. Alright, so I'm gonna double check the chest, make sure I have at least 2 rows of stacks of 22, like 20, that's 27 stacks per crate. So per shulker box, it's 27 stacks. Because that's currently 5 showing right there, and then it says and 22 more. So that's 27 stacks of 64, 50 bucks, and then, you know, same thing with 100, 150. And this one, same thing, 200, 250. Now, I think we might eventually make like a 5th currency. Wait. 6th? My bad. That was a my bad moment. I had to think for a second because I looked at that and I was like, that's not correct. That's not correct. Anyway, so this time, guys, since that one's 100 by 60, the Pac-Man map has to be even. And we noticed that 80 and 80 isn't going to be big enough for this because if you guys don't know, this Pac-Man is a large, considerable thing. But it also has actually going to do the characters that said we might. But that's just as a... That's like a...
Maybe not.
Maybe, but maybe not. And if we do, we're going to have higher... We're going to have to ask someone to do
We're
that.
gonna need more
Probably
people.
Jay. We're going to need way more than 2 people. Right now, it's just 2 of us on the server. If you want evidence, there's your evidence. That's the actual server list right now. That's 2 people. Also, Nikki, if you don't know where Pac-Man is, it's the Blue Beacon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back on that community really quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask if there are anybody who's willing to be a little bit helpful for us because we need a lot of hands. So that way we could put them to use on the server while we clean up a little bit because we still have a mess to clean a little bit. Which is, if you guys don't notice it already, the huge amount of stuff over at the other side. But, you know, it's one of those things. So, I'm going to go ahead and very quickly figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Okay, this King Mantis guy has considered, like, for 3 days, like, yesterday he typed this in 3 times. And then an hour ago he did the same thing. He's talking about a daily faction thing. You know what's sad is that I'm looking and I just see 2 people duking it out on who's older and who's better. It's pathetic. I'm gonna say, should I say need 3? I'd say 3, because that's pretty well. Yeah. Can 3 people help us out build a server? I think it's good. People help with a server build. We get special weapons because we're moderators. That's how it's gonna be. Moderators get special perks, but there's only 2 moderators currently. The only other moderators are the useless ones. What? What? It's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. We have had useless people in the past as moderators. We used to have a survival server, and eventually just started to get out of hand, and we ended up closing that server and deleting it because it was so unlegit. So actually, Nikki, we should do something like that again.
What? Make another survival series?
Yeah, but it's just for us, like just us.
Me and you.
Just me and you, yeah. Because we know, like, we have moderator usually because we don't like to lose our stuff, and on top of that,
I feel like one of the only other people we can, if we do think about adding someone, the only other person I think would be like Little Bear.
yeah, I think about the only other person would be Little Bear. Also, this sign, guys, was as a joke. The change by feminist was a thing. Yo, ya, what up, boyo? My name is Duck. By the way, originally, guys, it was called Mr. Pac-Man. I could prove that. Again, I have a family who was raised in an arcade. Also, my dad was really excited because I was telling him about the server, Nikki, and he got excited about it.
Nice.
He was like, dude, you're making this kind of server, and I'm interested. I find this kind of neat because we're, DAP. You mean dab? Because I actually will. I'm not going to do it so hard that I break my new glasses, but I'll dab.
Oh, you got new glasses now?
Yeah, I got like 2 new pairs. One of them's really top heavy and is actually super uncomfortable lately. But this is the only pair that I'm wearing, which actually looks nice. This was the pair the pair I'm actually wearing right now is the one I specifically chose out because my auntie suggested the other thinner colored frame. Destiny 2 is free. DAP. Destiny 2 has been free. Destiny 2 was free like a year ago. When it came out, it was free on here. I still have it. I'm not going to take it.
Here's your special weapon.
Oh yeah, it's the trident. It's the trident. Yeah, it's the trident of power. Yeah. Anyway, but if y'all have like questions about wow, I turned really country there for a second. If y'all have questions about the server or anything, like I said, Nikki and I are available. If y'all want to know something about the entire like basis, the rules, how do you join, literally just message us. You can even go over to YouTube. You can go on my Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. You can use my Instagram. But what we are is that we're moderators. This is an open, well, it's not really
Mr.
open
Pac-Man,
world.
Miss Pac-Man.
Miss Puckman. The only problem is that he didn't put the dash. That triggers me, but I don't want to change it. That was also the person, not a female, who put that there, who also made that over there.
I feel like we should get rid of it, but okay. Thank you.
Anyway, so
Wait.
already Nikki, there's already a sign. Nikki. No. Destiny 2 is free forever. The new light edition. It's not free forever because the last time I checked on a Destiny game, it was $60 on here. And on top of that, I would have had to pay like the same amount for like 2 DLCs or even a new game in general for the Destiny, like just to pre-order the DLC, the Shadow Keep. I don't think I'm gonna go for Destiny 2 again. There you go. There you go. Now it's good. Because technically, Miss and Mr. Pac-Man were the same thing.
And then there's Pac-Man.
There's Pac-Man and then there's Pac-Woman, technically. But it's Miss Pac-Man because that's how it is. Nikki, do you not know how to place down a sign on the beacon?
No.
I just hear
Wait, how do you do that?
You crouch. Crouch,
Oh,
so that way it doesn't open the menu. Anyway, but we were listening to some like lo-fi music because we were like, we need a chill moment. And I was very tempted to play it on stream last time, but I was like, I would need to put that into the description. That's a pain in the neck to do. I really just would have put the artist and the name of the song, and I think I would have been okay. But that's really what it is. There you go. Anyway.
We're not making fun of anything, we're just doing it correctly.
That's how it is. There's 2 versions of Pac-Man. If you would like evidence, I will full on read a full. I will eat my dish soap. Fire's not okay, Nikki. No.
I walk with fire. And
No,
live
you
in
don't.
fire.
You just set yourself on fire. Bad.
No,
Bad
I
teaming.
live in fire.
Alright, well, you have fun. I'm gonna build the map.
Just build around me. Okay, I thought we were building the map.
Well, I mean, you buried yourself. I couldn't. I use this sometimes.
So what do you want to make the border out of? Black?
Yeah, just get black concrete. And we need to do it 100 by 100.
Sorry. Which side did we start on the beacon?
I mean, I suggest we go from the back side because look over there. That's 100 by 60, and that's pretty big. So 100 by 100, so it's 100 long. So if I look at it this way, it's 100 wide and 60 tall.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I like how he's doing it that way, but the best way to do it is if we both do 50 each end. Nikki, destroy all those, and I'm gonna do this the easy way. Let's do what we did with the 80 by 80. An emerald block.
Why an emerald block?
Because that's the brightest of all our colors. So that's the middle. Okay, so then after you get it, just count 50. So 1. So that's 1, so this is 2. And that'd be 1, 2.
I was gonna break. Okay.
I mean, you could do it that way. I'm just gonna do it this way. So it's 1, 2. So you should have 49 on that side, and I'll have 49 on this side, and that should be 50 each. Yeah, that should be 50 each side, so that should be even. Forsaken was supposedly free. Okay, I need to stop listening to people who say that's free, because every time that I've heard that, I look and it's like 30 bucks. And I don't see for the Forsaken stuff on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, that was kind of ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I got my 50. Roar. Oof. I even roared. Alright. So I got my 50. Whenever Nicky gets his 50. Now if you guys remember, the last time we did stuff like this, it was extremely time consuming. Let me tell you, that's not easy. Having a time consuming part of this job is the fun part, but realizing how long it's going to take to build these maps, that's painful. That's a painful process.
I think I got. When I counted from, I got 49, and then plus the one in the middle, that's 50.
Yeah, that's what I did. I counted 50. I said 50, but I knew that was 50. So
this is 100 right here.
I believe. We'll double check because we're gonna want to be cute. So stop building, and I'm gonna use emerald method, and I'm gonna count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I messed up. I had a slight stroke in my brain fart at the same time. Nikki, no. Stop building. We need to make sure it's accurate first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 98, 99, this is 100. That 100. Alright, now we just gotta remove. Here, I'll remove the emerald, you place the black. Negate! If you guys notice how we're doing this, it's quite unusual, yes. Is it efficient? Absolutely. Alright.
How do we have to make this? This is gonna be the actual maze, I think. Like
Yeah, this
4
is-
high for the actual maze. 4 high for the actual maze. So 8 high?
I mean, yeah, just another 4 blocks, so...
1, 2,
And this is
3.
our middle, like
Wait,
the 50th
8,
block.
8 or 7 high? 8 or 7 high?
If we do 8 high, it'll be really tall. If we do 7 high, that'll just add an extra 3 blocks like that.
Yeah. You just want to do 7 high then? So it's not like super tall.
Yeah,
but
let's just do
super-
7 high, because this will actually cut the
Three.
time. So if we
And
do
it's
get like...
also, and it's tall enough to cover up the actual maze. So.
Yeah. Also, guys, so here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that if we do get extra helpers, we'll probably do one more map, depending on how far we get on this one, and how long we've been sitting here. Like, it's only been 22 minutes already, so...
If we can finish this in like
If we could
3
finish
days
this by
tops.
tonight, that'd be great. That'd be an absolute masterpiece if we finish it by tonight. 'Cause if we finish it by tonight, that means the pre-beta is already ready, and if we want, we even have extra time to do the freaking an extra map or something, which just adds a whole open concept there. Like, we can honestly just make the meme map for that one, and we can literally just make like a TNT eater. But instead of eating a TNT, we'll put like a glass block there. Because if you think about it, if we have a TNT yeeter, doesn't that put it as an
Also,
explosive hazard?
if you did want to do a what's it called, another Let's Play or survival series, when would you
Well,
want to do
okay,
that?
let's say like if we can get to the pre-beta, like a little later, we'll do a mix of like, or that could be our break thing. Like during our breaks, we'll go and do that, and then we'll come
then
back
once
when
we're-
we're done,
Yeah.
and then we can just continue on there.
Man, now we gotta do 100 now.
So
This
the
way.
one you placed on both our sides is technically 1. Well, it's 1, 2 actually. So that's 2.
Yeah.
So 3,
So
4,
2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 30, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Now I'm going to double check mine, Nikki, and that should be good. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 100.
100.
You made me lose count. 49? 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 60. Whoa, that lag actually killed me there.
I think we both got 100 on each side because ours is matched up evenly.
Do you know that 100%?
I can check real quick.
Just mark every 10 blocks. Here, hang on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, I have
8.
an idea. Just walk in a straight line.
Easier said than done, Nikki. That's not easy in Minecraft, especially if your controller gets slightly off.
Mine doesn't, so I can just walk in a straight line.
I'm just gonna do this and like mark it each block. Yeah, that looks even. Actually, that was from Ide.
Yeah.
It's even?
Yeah, it's even.
Alright.
And then we just cut it off right here.
Yeah, and then just, start doing that. And then we gotta get another
And then we
6
got
blocks.
the square.
Then we got the
Alright,
square, and then we need to build the maze and the marshmallows.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll create the floor if you create the wall.
I'll finish the wall, you can start doing the floor. Do it with not blue this time, but white. So like make a white path. Or here, okay, so let's say like
the bottom is black though. Like the actual
well,
background
yeah,
is black.
but I'm gonna make it so we can actually see while we're doing it. So if you want to do it fully black, and then we can just go over with it with like blue and white, so that we don't get lost. Because I know for a fact that working with black concrete, it all looks the same. So like right now, I'm trying to make sure that the wall behind it, if I don't misplace blocks, and that's already a pain in the neck.
I mean,
It's a dark block with a dark black background.
depending how
I'm not
fast I
wrong.
can get the floor done, then we'll see. How about that?
Yeah.
So let me do the floor and then you.
Good, it's all you. Also, I'm hungry, but the weird clock. You know what's funny is that earlier, for some reason, I just about thought my dad was about to come home, and it was like 8 o'clock in the morning still. I was just like,
what's
brain.
What's the thing? It's efficiency.
It's the highest efficiency, and unbreaking would be the best way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
And then you gotta put yourself in survival for it to actually work.
Yep. I'll create you one.
I don't need one. At least not yet.
I mean, not yet, but I'm gonna make one for you just.
Not yet, because I might still be doing the walls, because you'll be removing the floor like fast enough. So I think you might be.
Either way, I need.
Also, don't you have to
just
get
in
in
case
here?
one breaks.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, don't you have to get in here, and you're already in creative? I mean survival.
Alright. Oh God, that was fast. Okay, bad idea already.
No, it's actually a good idea. It's just gonna take a second because I gotta build the wall. You have to do that. See, guys, this is what real efficiency is in Minecraft. If you can have a person do the floor while you're working on the wall still, like I still gotta do another at least like 4 or 5. Like I still got a couple layers to go.
Look how much ground I already covered. It's only a little bit of ground compared to the actual size of this place.
Yeah, but like
that was
for
so
100 by
fast.
100, guys, that shovel will absolutely demolish how quickly you do this. So
These wall sides are gonna be annoying. Though.
if you guys
The one
don't
on
know
the
this
side.
already, that's actually what we did with the floor over there and the one over there. So we pretty much use shovels on the Tetris map and the spawn. And these shovels are pretty much the god shovels if you want to consider them that. But they're the fastest shovels to work with.
I'm doing the corners first because they're gonna annoy me. Like
Why
the
am I getting?
sides.
What is this lag spike that I keep getting? It keeps like it glitches the game to a certain point where I like zoom back like in two different
Also,
block chunks.
Can you turn off tile drop, please?
Yeah, let me do that for you. But then I gotta turn it back on because that's what happened when I had all the currency.
I'll remind you. I'll remind you.
Please remind me because last time, remember that? I almost cried. I think I did cry a little bit. I can't remember anymore. God, I'm getting old.
Oh God, I hate this. It's a good shovel, but it's also a very annoying shovel.
It's annoying because if you continuously swing, which is why I do it once while looking straight at where I'm trying to go, Otherwise, I'll dig down, and that's gonna be a pain in the neck to repair later.
I'm just doing the sides of the actual. I'm doing the one near the walls, cause
That's the
it's gonna
easiest.
annoy me.
It's like what you do with
Yeah.
real life puzzles. Literally start with the outer side first before you go to the innards. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hell of a time.
You need to get the corner pieces first.
Yeah, the corner. That's what I said. The end pieces. The corner pieces. The end.
Yeah. Just get the border pieces and then.
Get the borders done. Don't be Trump, but get the borders done.
Of course,
Nope.
you're gonna make that joke.
I had to. I saw the opportunity and I took it. That opportunity was built to start with.
That's going pretty fast.
Yeah, literally, you're like right where I'm at. I hear you just digging. You're smacking dirt.
Now I can just start.
Now you're
going
gonna
crazy.
start spamming. Watch, guys. Literally, I'm gonna follow Nikki for a second here so you guys can see this. But watch. You ready?
Didn't work.
Here,
One
Nikki,
second.
go
Look
to
at
go like here. Go right there. Whoa. See, that's why the shovel's great because he was all the way over there a second ago. You need up already halfway across. That's about 50 blocks. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up your dirt and I'll delete it. Fetus deletus.
That's so much.
Actually-
dirt. Could you clean up the dirt in my inventory, please?
If you give it to me, yeah. Also, is this in peaceful? Because if it isn't, you're gonna starve.
I don't know.
It is.
Let me cover up these holes though, so then they don't.
Yeah, go ahead and cover up the holes, and I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Alright, and then whenever you're good. Wait. I was about to say, why don't you just place down all the dirt again? And then I realized the problem there.
I placed down all the dirt. That's just gonna take even longer.
I want to get this done.
Now I go back to crazy.
Go back with your crazy demon show.
You're not worthy. Speak no evil. Demon.
Hear no evil, speak no evil.
See no evil.
It's hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That should be the order if I'm correct. I can't remember 100%, but I think that's the order. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, that is an actual thing that people have referred to. When it comes to, like, demon talk and stuff, see no evil, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil are actual things. Because, I forgot what the legend behind it is, but there's a huge, like, legend behind it, I believe. It's a crazy thing, dude. It's a nutcase.
Also, they changed. It's not for the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. For the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, they changed it.
They can't change it. It's always got to
They
stick.
changed it.
Did they change it, or did you find the original?
It's not Conquest.
Who is
anymore.
it?
It's I forgot what the name, but I know it starts with a P. So it's War.
Famine.
It's War.
Wait, that's
Famine. It's War, Famine, Death, and then.
Where did you see this? Because I'm kind of curious now. Change that. That's. If we're gonna talk in ancient terms, you cannot change ancient.
What's it
It's
called?
like saying the Bible is fake. I mean,
Let me.
not to say anything about
Yeah.
Christians, but it is fake. I can tell you right now, David and Goliath, that was a real thing that could happen. I could do that, honestly. Give me a sling and a ballistic gelatin. If someone has tested that, you get a ballistic gelatin dummy. If you guys know how to build a sling, easy enough. I mean, it's a pain in the neck, but if you're skilled with your hands, you'll know how to do it. Otherwise, it's a pain. But the case here is, David and Goliath, that is an actual thing. Those things could absolutely kill a human being. A stone flying at, let's see, so from a professional's hand, yeah, it would kill him. Even just like a newbie's hand, aka sling, because that's what they're called. You would be able to be killed. I know that because I actually used to have a sling, and from what I understand is that you can kill like pheasants and you can kill birds with that if you got the eye for it.
Hey, make me so I can fly, so I can just zoom through this. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Oh, this is gonna.
this is gonna be fun.
Like,
Just try not to fly down, because when you start flying down, you're gonna have a problem.
is this a good?
I mean, yeah. You're really just smacking individual, like, diagonal blocks.
How about now?
That's better. It Okay, my brain is going to like a Scooby-Doo scene where you know how like they just continuously like run through separate doors to a point where it's so blurry. That's what that looks like. I'm building this wall and I just see this Scooby-Doo scene going on in the background.
Alright, let's do this again. Record this, Jake. Look at me. Look at this. Look at this, Jake.
It actually just looks like a skit. It just looks like, you know, those chase scenes where they just have what I was doing. Pretty much that, but with you breaking blocks.
I'm just like, oh, this looks magnificent.
It looks weird, but it's great. That's just fun.
I mean, I'm making a lot of progress, so that's good. Oh.
You forget you're working creative. Here, I'll teleport you back. So here, just.
I can fall.
Making it simple, Nikki.
I went into the ground.
It's a bad idea.
I literally went straight down.
Nikki, I get you're dead, but you shouldn't dig your own grave. Guys, you gotta remember, we are a weird bunch of people, so anything that we say is meant as a joke usually. If it isn't a joke, it's just because we're rude.
Let me tell you why I say they changed it, because me and my brother were just having a discussion about Darksiders and who it is and like all the games and all that.
Yeah.
Again. And War's in there, Death's in there, because War's the first one, Death's the second one.
War, Death, those are the main characters, technically.
Those are War. Death was in the second game.
Death was in most of them, wasn't he?
War. I'm pretty sure you play as War in the first one, and the second one you play as Death.
I don't know actually. I'd have to do research on that one.
Yeah, but the second one's about Death. The first one's about War, and then the third one is kind of. It's not an actual Horseman of the Apocalypse. They just changed the name, so it's not legit.
Oh, if it's game logic, you can't follow game logic. You can never follow game logic. The only game logic you really follow is really Battlefield because they have the most realistic stuff. That's just true. They got better ballistic drops than freaking Fortnite. Well, that was a given. Call of Duty has better ballistics than Fortnite. That just says something. Call of Duty has straightforward ballistics. I think the only... Is it bad that I think that the only game in Call of Duty that actually has like some sort of ballistic drop is literally like 4? Black Ops 4?
I think so.
That, and if you want to include Crossbows from 3,
because they have an actual battle royale, so I feel like they would need like a drop.
Well, I mean, other than that though, like the Crossbows technically they have a really realistic drop.
Yeah.
Well, like Fortnite, their drop is like it's either too much or it's too little. Like if you guys want us to fully debunk games like that, I will start debunking games like that. Like. Just to show you guys the difference between like battle royales and general games. Also, Nikki, speaking of battle royales, Battlefield 5 has a battle royale mode, and I actually quite enjoy it. I don't play it, but I enjoy it when I do.
I haven't played it yet.
Okay, well, when you do, instead of like a storm, like you know, like Fortnite and like PUBG and all that, it's fire. So the entire battle royale, it's not called a battle royale, it's called a firestorm. So literally, it's a ring of fire, and it actually has a certain area that you can go to. So like, you have to land in a specific part of the area. You can land outside, but it would probably burn you alive. But I was playing it actually last weekend for my birthday. I was at my stepdad and my mom's. I ended up playing a lot of Battlefield 5. So that's why if you guys hear me talk about Nikki saying, "Go play Battlefield 5. You need to get some experience before I get over there." It's because I played it. I know how the ballistics work. I pretty much know what I'm doing, and I'm already prepared for it. But the only problem with that is that it was an Xbox controller, which is like a little bit bigger. Also, I was apparently looking through like some gamers wholesome memes. Literally, Xbox typed. The only thing we like game companies have in common is the X button. PS4 has the X button. Xbox has the X button. PC gamers have the Xbox button. The X button. Nintendo has it. If you either way, like the Nintendo Switch, they all have the X. X marks the spot. B. That's the only thing we don't have. We have circle. We got shapes. They got.
Look at me.
I see you. You're digging like a 6-foot hole. It's starting to look like some. It looks like if somebody came around with just a bucket of acid and they just threw it everywhere that they could. That's what that looks like. That is what that looks like.
Jake, I found the most. I just remembered the most efficient way now. Oh, I found the most efficient way. I'm
I
sorry.
like how you got so excited that you just jumped down there like yeet. Yeet self
Where
off
is it?
building.
Where in the world is
Okay,
it? Where
so
is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and leave Nikki for a second because I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm effing hungry, so I'm gonna end the stream. It's been about 40 minutes. By the time I get back, it'll be about, I'm gonna say 50 minutes, but I'm gonna end the stream, and it's probably gonna take me about 3. That's not efficient.
What? Oh,
I turned off TNT explodes because that causes damage, and I also have to repair the walls,
What?
Nikki.
What? No, I'm gonna do it in the middle.
Just stick with the shovels. It's way more efficient, and it doesn't leave such much mess. Alright. Ah! Javen joins as I'm gonna go get some food. Javen, I'm gonna ask you to help out Nikki over here. We already got our kids done. We got the currency done.
Make sure I don't blow anything up.
No, just really help him finish the floor. I'll be back in a little bit to finish the walls, unless you want to do the walls. What is it? Please try it again, because I'm starting to get annoyed. We literally have 2 people working on the entire server, and we're almost ready for the pre-beta. I'm starting to get concerned. I mean, I can think of a couple other reasons why you couldn't have been on, but, you know. Also, were you trying to wish me a happy birthday, Sunday? I saw the invite, but I wasn't home at all.
Oh yeah, Jake, now I can say in front of you in person, happy birthday.
Merci, monsieur.
Yeah, cause I was just like, he's not online, so I can't really say it in front of his, I can't say it, like, to him. So
I mean, you really could have just called me on Snapchat, bro. You have my,
yeah,
you could have just called me and FaceTime and be like, happy birthday, bro. I don't know.
Here's a $20 PlayStation card, bro.
Here's your $20, bro. Me. Yay, DLCs.
I was thinking about doing that, but I would have to wait until you get back. And now you're back.
Well, now I'm back, so you can do it, but we're not going to do that right now. Not now, I'm streaming. And you probably don't have it.
No, I don't.
Exactly. If you did, though, I'd be buying, like, source packs for Minecraft. Just be like... That... I did! I played Skyforge. I deleted it because it was just... It got boring. And on top of that, the one thing that triggered me the most, it wasn't the game, it wasn't the graphics, it wasn't the people, it was the fact that their mouse would, like, slightly be delayed from their actual, like, sayings. That's what bothered me the most. It's like, he'd say this and it'd start to look like one of those old Japanese movies where, like, they'd start talking before their mouths even started moving. It does. That's a lie, because if a game does that in the beginning, it's not a good game. Like, the only time it was okay for that delayedness was Battlefield 1, because that was made, like, 3 years ago, even. I think. Something like that.
Jake, I went all
Exactly,
the way to
it was just 3 years
Bedrock.
ago.
Is that bad?
Huh?
I went all the way to Bedrock in 5 seconds. Is that bad?
No, that shovel was meant to be a demolishing thing. They have pickaxes like that, Nikki. Get a pickaxe, go to the nether, same effect. Literally, nothing exists if you have that pickaxe. No, because the last time, my friend... Sorry. Well, you don't know if I'm happy. You don't know if I'm... You don't know how I am right now. We told you! We told you he dumped a bucket of acid there. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm starting to get a little hangry. Because I haven't eaten since like 7 o'clock. I literally said, okay. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna say. Shut up, Jay! Midget! Anyway. I haven't eaten since like 8 o'clock or something like that. It is currently. I hadn't had lunch. I thought I would have had lunch. It's 5:11 right now, and I haven't eaten. So either I'm gonna text with that and be like, "Do we have a plan for dinner?" Otherwise, I'm making some eggs. I'm making some eggs in the basket because I'm hangry. So I'm gonna text my dad. I'm probably gonna sit here and moderate a little bit here, and I'm probably gonna go f off for a little bit, get some food because I'm hungry. Okay. What is this something? I know I saw it, but I didn't. I don't care for any of that. That Mortal Kombat game made me sad. I already said that. I don't know why you keep talking to me about it. I didn't say I was mad. I didn't say I was mad. I just said I don't like the fact that they changed it from the original storyline and immediately started adding other people's stuff. It may have been as a payback, but I don't see the point in it.
I think I have a problem, Jake.
What is it?
I think I am too deadly with this ass shovel. I think I'm too crazy with the shovel.
I'm not gonna.
That's not gonna stop me with the shovel.
It's
I
a
still have
shovel.
it.
I mean, it's better than, you know, pickaxe with the same things.
I should
The nether.
I should triple shovel. I'll be back.
Don't, because then I have to fix that, and then we have to rebuild the walls, and that already took enough time as it was because it's 100 by 100 blocks. So if you destroy that terrain, you're building it again. By yourself. Yeah. Don't do stupid decisions, and we won't have good consequences.
I'm gonna go eat.
Oh, well, I think everyone's literally starting to eat.
So, talk to you guys in a bit. I'm gonna stay in the party though.
Okay. What? Man, good timing. I mean, I could go play something else for the time being. Trove's done, but